welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. Everything in the house has been a bit manic over the past week, and if I do repeat myself from my previous videos to this one, then I do apologise. My baby brain is at an all-time high and I can't remember what I've said and what I've not said and what stages I've shown you, so it's all a bit crazy at the moment. And as I am in my third trimester now, I'm finding that my tiredness is coming back too. Starting to feel uncomfortable, not really sleeping well at night, so everything is having a bit of an effect on me, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not gonna moan because I'm very grateful that I'm in this position. Progress has come on over the past week. So starting with the kitchen and extension, Sam has completed all of the plastering work in there. Floor has been screeded in the extension. I have picked a paint colour that I'm going to use in the kitchen extension area, which is just an off-white colour which I had colour swatched with Valspar. So I took that colour sample into B&Q and got it mixed up in the B&Q Tough and Durable paint. I think the colour is soft wool or something like that. If I could try and find a link to the exact swatch online, then I will tag that down below. It's an off-white soft shade that will hopefully go well with the kitchen and will brighten up the extension area as well. I do also think that I'm going to follow that colour into the utility room because the kitchen cabinets are the exact same as what's going into the utility room, so I think it'll flow quite nicely. Speaking of the utility room, we have totally ripped everything out of there. So at the moment in the hallway we have got the microwave, the toaster and the kettle. That's all we've got left. Taking the washing up bowl upstairs into the main bathroom, so that's currently sitting in the bath at the moment, and we're going to be living like that pretty much the next month or so. We have pretty much had a full week now of not having the sink and the air fryer that was in the utility room, and it's been a challenge, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm trying to make a conscious effort to stay as nutritiously healthy as I possibly can. This week has definitely been an eye-opener, and I would say that this part of the renovation is probably the most stressful. I think just from the sheer amount of dust and dirt and the transition of having a kitchen, then moving into the utility area and then not having that at all. I keep telling myself that in less than a month's time we're going to have our kitchen delivered. It'll have been installed by Sam and at least working to some extent, so I can at least have an oven back and a hob and a sink to wash up in. I'm very conscious that I'm coming across that I am moaning, but I am incredibly grateful for everything that is going on at the moment, and the progress is just happening so fast now, so I'm really pleased with the progress that keeps happening every week, and I know it will all be worth it when we get to sit and enjoy our new space. Now moving on to the nursery progress, there isn't a lot that has happened over the past week in there apart from piling more and more stuff ready for her arrival, and as my due date is getting closer and closer, I feel like I really need to get the room all organised now. So I think I'm going to prioritise a bit of time tomorrow to get the light fitted in the wardrobe, which I need Sam's help for. He needs to drill a hole into the wardrobe door. I'm still waiting for the drawer knobs to arrive, so I can't change those just yet, but I do think I'm going to make a start and start organising the drawers a little bit better and start putting stuff away into the wardrobes as well, so I can clear the space much more in her room. Hopefully I will have time tomorrow as well to stain the shelves. Like I always say, I feel like these weeks are flying by, and as we are coming into the cooler months, this week I've spent some time trying to clear out my wardrobe and replace it with autumn winter clothes, which I know might sound crazy because the sun is shining outside at the moment, but I wanted that to be one less thing to have to worry about when baby girl is here. So I'm going to stop rambling on now and give you an in-depth update as to what the kitchen extension and utility room is currently looking like at the moment. There has been so much that has been going on, so I'm sure there'll be a couple of things that I miss, but hopefully I'll be able to cover everything. As you come into the kitchen area, there is a lot of mess and a lot of stuff still everywhere. But as you can see, all of the walls have been plastered in here, and you will notice that there are some areas that haven't been done. As you can see, the tops of there and across there and the bottom bits here, but they're not going to be seen because they're going to be covered up with kitchen units. So I've told Sam not to waste his time in doing all this extra plastering work when it's not going to be seen. That is why we've got a bit of a strip here. But everything else has been hard-walled and then plastered. We've got the RSJ all finished at the top here, and then Sam has been round and plastered all of this wall here and the bits that are going to be seen sort of like round this area. And then coming into the extension, I think I did briefly mention or show the flooring being complete in my last video, but this is what it currently looks like in here. Again, all the plastering work is complete, and just feel like it's opened up the space so much now. And all of the brickwork that was here, which was the outside of the house, has now been all covered over, so it just looks like a proper room. And Sam has plastered all in this reveal bit where the skylight is, and as you can see there is a line that goes all the way around, which we're going to have a rope light in, which once completed I think will look so nice and just brighten up the space, especially of an evening. And also we have got our washing machine and tumble dryer, which has been taken out of the utility rooms. I think Sam is going to temporarily plug that in again because we really do need to be able to wash our clothes, so I think he's going to take that back into the utility room, and we're just going to have to try and work around it like we are with the fridge freezer at the moment. And over here there is a delivery of the kitchen island light that I've decided to go for, which will come down from this little hole that you can see at the top here. And I decided to go for a light from Next in a brushed chrome, which I'm hoping will match our switches and sockets. I know our switches and sockets are in a satin nickel colour, but I'm hoping that it will match up quite nicely. Most of our appliances, like the taps and then also the drawer knobs and pull handles in the kitchen, are a brushed chrome, so I'm hoping that the colour's going to match up quite nicely. But I'll try and find the link to this 3-light pendant and tag it down below, but I do need to open that up just to double check that nothing is broken inside. And as you can see, coming into the utility area, there is a lot of the ground that has been dug up. I don't know what the technical term is, but the reason for this is so that Sam can connect the pipes up so that they can run from over here where the door is all the way through to this area and across here, so that it can follow on through to the sink, which is in this kitchen island area bit. And he has got to take these pipes out as well. There is still some underground work that needs to be done, and over in the corner there, as you can see, there we've got pipes sticking up here ready for when the radiator goes on the wall. And what was a hole across here from the old radiator has still got to be covered up here. Everything else has pretty much been covered over. Sorry, my camera battery died on me, but as I was saying, there are still quite a lot of holes around here that need to be filled in, and Sam is still yet to self-level the floor from the kitchen going into the extension around this area and across here. These little adjustments will be made over the next few weeks, I'm sure, just to get all of the pipes and the flooring tied together. And then coming back into the utility room, this is what the cleaning cupboard looks like at the moment. Now I say cleaning cupboard because this is where I stored all of my cleaning stuff. I think it was just a larder coming off of the kitchen area, but I've decided that it's going to stay a cleaning cupboard because I think it's such a handy space to have, to be able to store mops and my hoover and all those various bits. And as you can see in the ceiling, Sam has taken that all down. He's taken it all down in the utility area as well. And we have had our electrician been to install the wiring ready for the spotlights, and we've decided to go for a sensor light in this cupboard here, so that when we open the door the light will automatically come on, and when we close the door it will automatically switch off, which we have got in our cupboard in the bedroom, which we love. It just means that we don't have to worry about faffing around with a switch. I did have a dilemma with the 2-door opening situation here. So the utility room door used to open onto the cleaning cupboard door, and then the cleaning cupboard door used to open onto the utility room door, so they were constantly hitting against each other. Now, one option that we did consider was to try and get a door that could close both onto the utility and onto the cleaning cupboard. We have now decided we are not going to put a door back on the utility at all, so this bit here will just be an opening from the kitchen coming into the utility area. I'm not too worried about the noise of the washing machine and tumble dryer because that is going to be on top of each other here and closed off within a cupboard, so the noise should be reduced in that respect. And we have still got our radiator in here, which Sam is yet to take out, but this is another reason why this flooring situation looks like it does, because we are going to move the radiator here So we have ordered our radiators for in here, in the kitchen and in the extension area, and we're going to have a nice long thin one that's going to be placed in between the cleaning cupboard and the downstairs toilet, which will just free up this space here. I do apologise for the barking, but as I was saying, it does mean that this area is freed up here, so that when we've got the tall unit here, we're not limited for space. And then I don't know if I've gone through the plans for this room, just to go over them again in case I haven't mentioned it already. We're going to have a tool cupboard here, which is going to house the washing machine and tumble dryer. We are still keeping a sink in here because it's very handy to have. So we're going to have the sink underneath the window, which, as you can see, we have installed our new window finally. There is only one room in the house, which is in the downstairs toilet, that has got the dark brown windows. So it's nice to have this change. The sink will sit underneath here with worktop space coming across the side. And we are also taking the worktop space across this side here. And I think it'll just finish before this light switch here. So we're going to have a cupboard in the corner there, and then a little strip either side of the sink. So we're going to try and utilise this space a little bit better than what it was before. We're not having cabinets across the top here. I decided against that because I didn't want this room to look too crammed, especially with having a tall unit here. So I think I'm just going to put some nice wooden shelves up to decorate it a little bit nicer. And then across this side we have installed our new side door, I'm going to call it, not a back door anymore, because technically the back is now where the bifolds are in the garden, which you can see into the extension there. So I'm really pleased with the door. We just opted for a fully glazed door just to allow a lot of light to come through. Again, with the dark wood being gone, I feel like this white has just brightened up the space. And in here there is still yet a lot of work to do. So Sam wants to get all of these walls plastered, ceiling all plasterboarded, which I think he is planning on doing with his dad on Monday, and he'll get this one done too, and then all in here plastered. Obviously all of this hard-walled and plastered too, and downstairs toilet will be the last room that we finish once the kitchen extension and this utility area is complete, because it's not on the top of our priority list at the moment and everything in there is still working and functioning okay. We have actually got all of the fixtures and fittings for that, which we got when we purchased our bathroom and ensuite, so there isn't actually a lot to have to organise and deal with when it comes to sorting out the downstairs toilet. So I think that will be kind of come Christmas, start of the new year, that we will end up working on that. And one thing that I'm still yet to think about as well, actually, so I could do with your help on this, I'm not 100% sure as to what I want to put up over this large window, bifold doors, and then the picture window over here, because Sam reckons that we're going to need some form of blind or something putting up so that we've got the option to close it all off. And I suppose come winter, for privacy, I think it's probably wise that we have the option to kind of close off this area, especially as the leaves start falling down on the trees here. You can sometimes see across into the neighbour's house, so they're also going to see a lot of in here too. So I'm not sure whether to put up a curtain that I can sort of drag across, or whether we can install some kind of blind that we can pull down and up. I definitely don't want the vertical blinds that you can pull across and pull back, because they're such a faff and such a dust trap as well, and I don't want the dogs getting tangled up in them either. So for safety, I think we need something that's up and out the way, but for us to have the option to close it off if we need to. And again, for this window here, we are going to have a seat in front of it, so it's going to block off this bottom half here a little bit, but I don't really know what to do here, because as you can see across there, there is a house that could see directly through this window. So if anybody's got any suggestions, please do let me know, because I'm still undecided what to do with that. And before I forget, I will show you the shed, because this is another bit of progress that has happened over the past week that I've totally forgotten about, but it is now fully complete. And I think it looks so good down the side of the house, and I think we've utilised this space so well. What would have been a wasted bit of space down the side now been covered with this coastline cladded shed. And we did purchase a water butt when we went to B&Q last week, so we now have a functioning water butt here, which is brilliant. And across the side here, the cladding has all been finished, and the door has been sorted out, which we've now got a lock on just for safety. On the inside as well, this polycarbonate panel, which wasn't fitted, has now been fitted because everything is all complete. So I will show you from upstairs what that looks like from the top there. But as you can see, this edge here, all of the lead work has been done now, so everything in the shed is watertight. For anyone that may have questions on this coastline cladding, we did purchase it from Eurocell, and it is made up of this plastic sort of material that makes it look like it's wooden, so it should last us years and definitely won't rot or have to be treated like a normal shed would. Currently sat on the nursery floor at the moment, and there is a massive pile of stuff in front of me needing to be organised and sorted out. It is Wednesday today and it's my birthday. I've come to the conclusion that I have entered nesting mode, so today's plan of getting this room all organised is just absolute perfection to me. So much to sort out, so I thought today would be a great day to get started, which sounds like such a boring thing to do on your birthday, but honestly it will bring me so much joy doing this today, and to know that this room will be a little bit less cluttered. As you will have seen in the previous clips, Sam has managed to get the utility room all plastered and in the cleaning cupboard as well on the ceiling. Now, he did plasterboard with his dad on Monday evening, which I didn't film, and my plan on Sunday was to make a start in this nursery, but I actually ran out of time because myself and Sam went for a maternity photo shoot, which was such a lovely hour just to be able to go out, go to the beach and have some photos taken, which we will cherish in years to come. So I look forward to receiving the photos for that over the next couple of weeks. Quite a wholesome Sunday. So yeah, like I say, I didn't manage to get anything done in here, so I'd always planned that if I didn't get anything done on Sunday, then come Wednesday today I would crack on and make a start. And I have received the drawer knobs as well for the drawers, and on Sunday Sam actually did have some time to put the light in the wardrobe, so we did get that done, and we did put the doorknob on the wardrobe as well because he had to drill a hole for that. So that's all complete, which leaves me today to get everything else all sorted. And from the previous clips you will have seen that I have stained the IKEA spice racks, which I'm going to use as shelves in here. I have put 2 coats of dye onto the wood, and I do love how it looks, but I just don't know if I want it slightly darker. It isn't quite the same wood as what we've got going on in this room, so I don't know whether darkening it will help it or whether it'll make it look worse. So Sam is out today, but when he gets back I'm going to ask for his advice, and if he thinks I need another coat then I will do that today, and then hopefully over the next couple of weeks Sam will be able to get some of the shelves up as well. If I just pan you around to show you the reality of what I can see in front of me, this is all of the stuff that I have got piled up absolutely everywhere. Okay, so this is still a work in progress, but this is where I've got up to at the moment. I've just popped the Moses basket and next to me crib, just to the left here where the rocking chair is going to go. I will get rid of this by the end of the week, I'm hoping. And this will be moved out of the bedroom, ready for the rocking chair delivery. And I did get a text not that long ago to say that it's going to be here on Monday, so I really do need to get this sorted, ready for then. And then across where the cot is, I haven't actually done anything over here just yet. I've still got to fit the cot mobile, and I have got to take these out of the cot and find somewhere for it. I just don't want to take it downstairs at the moment whilst it's still dusty. And I have left the packaging still on the mattress for now, because again, I don't want to put nice clean cot sheets on and then it get dusty in the meantime, so I'm just leaving that for now. I have got to put this in my bedroom, which I'll do later on today, and then these bits here I'm hoping Sam will put in the loft when he gets back home. We just need to sort of wrap it up and keep it protected, ready for when we need to take it down as she grows older. A couple of bath bits here which I do need to take into the bathroom, but because we've got the washing up bowl in there at the moment and various other bits, I just thought I'd keep it in here for now. And this bag here is just full of my maternity stuff that I will need for the hospital bag and for afterwards, etc. So again, a lot of this stuff will be put into here, so I do need to take that into the bedroom. I've just left a couple of bits on the side here that I still need to sort out. And then across this side I have fitted the drawer knobs, and I am obsessed. The clouds look so cute and they match the wood of the door and the cot as well, which is great. The only thing that it doesn't match up is the washing basket and the mirror and these baskets over here. And I'm not sure whether I'm going to use these baskets or these ones, but I'm just going to have, I think, nappies and creams and stuff on the side ready to go. And then I'm going to have a lamp in this corner with the mirror and potentially some pictures or a shelf of some sort. I've not confirmed what I'm going to do with this space just yet. And then I have got here, which I did buy from HomeSense. If you watched my video a little while back, you'll know that I picked this up as a nappy caddy. So both this and this top changing mat will go downstairs, but again, I'm avoiding that at this moment in time. And then this anti-roll changing mat will stay on these drawers. So again, I don't really want to fill this up full of nappies and then let it get dusty, so I will do that at a later stage. And then I've just popped the laundry basket down here for now and the mirror behind it. Hopefully over the next couple of weeks I'll get Sam to pop that up on the wall. And then in the drawers for now, this probably won't stay looking like it is at the moment. Just got lots of nappies and then overflow nappies at the back there. Just got this Tommy Tippy set, which has got a thermometer, scissors, just those handy bits that I can always just take out with me if I need to. And then I've just got some wipes here and then some overflow wipes at the back. And some nappy bags, and then in here I've just got a couple of different bits which I'm sure I will pop out on the side. I think just a couple of nappy rash creams. I've also got this nail files, some medicine bits and stuff, so just thought that would be practical and handy to have in this top drawer. I have at the back here put cotton wool pads, cotton balls, that kind of thing at the back here, and then I thought it'd be handy to have the muslin cloths in this top drawer to hand. So I've got various different sizes. And then here I was kindly gifted a little pack which has just got like a brush and a comb and all those bits in, so again very handy to have in this top drawer. And moving down into this second one, I thought it'd be quite handy to have at the changing station here all of the bodysuits, baby grows, all of the tiny little newborn socks and hats and all those various bits. I am still yet to wash these and add to it as well, but I just thought it'd be handy to have this here as opposed to over at the wardrobe, just so I've got it to hand. And then in this bottom drawer, this is just an overflow drawer full of more nappies, and then I've got various different bits here like travel changing mat, more wipes, and then other bits that I'm obviously not going to open until she's here. And again, I've got some bath stuff at the back here which I'm not going to put into the bathroom until we don't have the washing up stuff in there anymore. So I thought that was handy to have just all in that bottom drawer there. And then in the wardrobe I have put some things out and then some things in the drawers. So I got these hangers from a Temu, little fabric ones which are so sweet, and again got these from Temu as well, just to split up the months into different categories. And then down here I've got some of her cute little baby bits out, more sort of like outfits and stuff and jackets and pram suits and those kinds of things. And then I've just left her collection of teddies here for now. And then in this top drawer, apologies, I just had to cut the clip off there. Sam has arrived back home and the dogs were frantically barking. As I was saying, in this top drawer I have got just a couple of 0 to 3 month bits in here. So I've got all of the sort of like newborn clothes in here ready to go straight away, and I'm hoping that I can just have sort of like a continuous cycle of like the next size up in here that I can just move across into that second drawer down and when she grows out of things. And then at the moment in this second drawer, I've just got various different things. So I've got like towels, spare muslins that I think I'm going to use in the bathroom. I've just got the cutest little baby bag that I've just popped in here for now. Just got some cot sheets and next to me sheets in here, and then some spare muslin cloths and some bibs which I do need to sort out. And then in the last drawer, I haven't got anything in here at the moment, but I'm sure it will get filled with stuff. But I've just got some spare organisers in here, which I'm sure will come in handy. And then I've saved the bottom drawer here for all of her blankets. This one here is what one of my clients crocheted for me. Like, how adorable is this? So very lucky and grateful, and I know I'll have a lot more blankets to add to this. Yeah, that is pretty much everything at the moment, and I'll keep you updated. The more organised I get over the next couple of weeks. snuck off upstairs just so that I can have a bit of a chat with you and close off the end of this video. I've currently got Sam and my dad downstairs painting the utility kitchen and extension area, and it's looking great, so the content for that will be in my next video. As always, there is so much going on. I'm losing track of what I have updated you and what I haven't updated you on. If I can remember rightly from the previous clips that you will have seen, you will have noticed I have repainted the shelves for the nursery. The colour that I stained the shelves with just wasn't quite right. The shade of the oak was slightly lighter than what you can see behind me, the doors. It did look a little bit odd against the drawer knobs and also the cot. In the end, I've just decided to paint them white, and hopefully it will look nice on the walls. Still yet to put them up, but hopefully over the next week or two I'll try and persuade Sam to get that done, although we are having our kitchen delivered on Wednesday. It's currently Saturday today. It has taken priority, I must admit, but hopefully amongst all the chaos I can get him to drill a couple of holes in the walls and put some shelves up. Still got to put the mirror up, and also my mum has officially finished the bunting, so I'll include a couple of pictures here of her sewing the fabric together. It was her first time making it, and I think she's done an excellent job at that. She has still got that at her house though, so hopefully I'll be able to get that from her soon so I can hang that up in the nursery over the next couple of weeks. Speaking of the nursery, we have actually built the rocking chair, which I don't think I've shown you. So last Sunday I was itching to get the rocking chair out of its box just to kind of see what it looks like, and Sam did help me put it together as well. I couldn't not get it out of the box and not put it together. I also just wanted to make sure that everything was correct and right, because the last thing I want to be doing is putting something together past the date that you can send things back. But I didn't need to worry, everything was there, and we did build that, so that is up in her room, so I'm sure I will show you that in my next video as well. Literally obsessed. I keep disappearing off into the nursery and just find myself sitting there and rocking. There's just something that's so relaxing about it, so I am really pleased that we've now got that extra bit of furniture in there. Also, in the previous clips that you will have seen, myself and Sam did quite a lot of prep work ready for the painting. So we did cover the bifold doors, the windows, and then today we've covered over the window and the door in the utility room. It's basically just covering it all so that when Sam did his mist coat, so just that sort of like whitewash undercoat colour on the walls, it meant that it wasn't obviously going onto the windows and doors. So did spend a couple of hours doing that. It's all worth it because it meant that last night Sam was able to mist coat everything, ready for my dad to arrive today to get some coats on the ceiling. I think my dad's currently finishing off the last coat on the ceiling in the extension, and then he's going to move on to the walls, which I'm most excited for, because when you pick a colour sample you can't quite tell what it's going to look like on the walls. So I am looking forward to seeing what that's going to look like by the end of this evening. Yeah, there's nothing else really to update you on apart from the maternity shoot that myself and Sam went on. It turned out beautifully. I'll insert a couple of clips here so that you can see the type of vibe that we went for. It was on the beach, and yeah, it was just incredible. It was so lovely to capture those moments, and I'm so pleased that we ended up having that done. As you can probably hear in the background, me sneaking off didn't last long whatsoever. Oscar and Rosie has come and interrupted me, which obviously I knew they was going to do that at some point, so I'm hoping they're just going to settle in a moment. Yeah, as I was saying, the maternity shoot, it was just incredible, and I'm so pleased that we've got some beautiful pictures now. And I'm currently 33 weeks, so I am starting to feel it now, and time feels like it's just flying even quicker. I'm going to end this video here and take myself back downstairs again so that I can film some more painting for my next video, and most importantly keep making drinks for them both, because that's about all I can do at the moment. I'm just trying to keep out of the way as much as possible. Anyway, if you've made it to the end, I hope that you have enjoyed watching this video. I look forward to sharing some painting content with you in my next one.